Welcome to the cam room tour. Oh, did you think I was just gonna show you around my room? In my actual cam room on MyFreeCams, this is the view I have most of the time that members see, which is this corner of my room, which is where my bed is. But I'll explain my setup and even get into the virtual aspect of the cam room. Disclaimer: the website MyFreeCams is for adults only. Adults only. Right now I actually have my DSLR camera on a tripod where my laptop usually is. My laptop I usually have connected with an Ethernet cable to my router. There's an adapter on the Ethernet cable that connects my computer to the Ethernet. And then I have my webcam, microphone. I have some random stuff on my desk. I have a big desk. I'm thinking about getting a smaller desk that I saw that might be just better for storage when I'm not camming. But because I have a good sized desk that goes over the bed, partially over the bed, I have some random things that I use. I usually have a piece of paper, a pen, something that tells me the temperature. Behind my desk, I have a ring light. To the right of me, I have a chest where I keep a lot of my toys inside. Different costumes, lingerie. My closet's right here, so if I need to get stripper boots, stripper heels, stockings, fishnets, I have a lot of stuff. It just really depends on what the member's into. And there's obviously a lot that I can't say that I have on here. So now onto the virtual aspect of the cam room. So I'm only speaking on how I have it currently. Things change. The website changes things here and there. So this is how my cam room works at the time of me recording this. So there's a topic menu, which is the main tip menu, and I can't really say a lot of the stuff that's on there, but love. Someone can tip me 13 tokens to show love, and if someone tips that, I'll say I love you. When I'm streaming on MyFreeCams, I'll do anything as long as it's allowed on the website. And I agree to the tip amount. So it doesn't have to just be what's in my topic menu. There's also something called a whiteboard where a member can look at the whiteboard tip menu, and it's a lot longer. There's a lot more options. And sometimes members will search for me if they already know my name, search me by name to find my profile or my MFC share. So MFC share is another part of MyFreeCams. With MFC share, members can purchase pay-per-view videos. So there's a lot more to it also that they could look at. And I do have a MyFreeCams profile as well. Members can also order custom videos. They could just DM me, ask me how much they need to tip for that. They can set up a video chat session or even a phone call type session. But I don't give out my phone number. It's just a voice call. And there's a bot called Charles Bot, and I have the bot leave different various bot commands for me. I can add members as friends. So I have it set up So I'm not really gonna, there's a lot of settings on the website for both models and members, so I'm not gonna get into the settings. I'm just gonna talk about how I have things set up. So a lot of how I do have things set up depends on my settings. So for example, premium members can message me as long as they're not on ignore, because I can ignore a member if I choose to, or even ban a member, which I really try to avoid banning. Okay, so then I consider the cam room similar to a chat room, because there is a chat where premium members can chat. I have it set up to where premium members can chat in my chat room. And then there's also something called private, and then there's true private. When a member asks me private, they get charged a certain amount of tokens per minute. With a private, members can choose to watch the private, which is watching my video feed, my stream in the private, for a certain amount of tokens. But if a member asks me true private, that means other members can't watch, and that costs more tokens per minute. There's a lot to it, but that's just a simple way to explain it. It's just, I'm really good with my words, we'll just say that. So I can just, you'd be surprised what what words come out of my mouth. And that's far as I'm gonna go here with that. Private and true private are a little bit different. I'm not gonna get into that here, but basically a member can ask me private, and then they're seeing video of me, and then they get to keep a recording of that video later on. But there is a difference between, okay, I guess I will get into it. There is a difference between private and true private. There's a difference in price to where with private, other members can actually view the private for a certain amount of tokens. And then with true private, other members can't watch that true private. So that is the difference. It's pretty fun. I've been camming for 9 years. I'll probably keep saying that in videos that I talk about in camming, because I'm just really proud of camming that long. This is my first video where I'm actually mentioning the website that I cam on, MyFreeCams. I'm really happy since I've been on the website for 9 years. I'm really grateful I have a platform to do what I do, and it's a lot of fun. I get to talk to really cool members on there, and members, y'all are cool. Just saying.